They say if you hear something in your house at night, it's probably nothing. Old pipes, settling walls, your imagination. But in March of 2014, a man named Daniel Harper learned the truth the hard way. Because the sounds beneath his floor were never coming from an empty basement. Daniel Harper was 32 years old, recently divorced, and exhausted by life. He worked night shifts as a network technician for a regional hospital system. He wanted silence, he wanted cheap rent, and most of all, he wanted distance from his past. When he found the house, it felt perfect. During the walkthrough, the landlord casually mentioned the basement. Concrete steps, low ceilings, exposed pipes. Just storage, the man said. Daniel never went down. He didn't feel the need to. That decision would later haunt him. For the first 2 weeks, nothing seemed wrong. Daniel slept during the day and worked through the night. The house faded into the background of his life, just another quiet place to exist. On March 19, Daniel came home around 3:40 in the morning. The moment he stepped inside, the house felt wrong, cold, heavy. Then he heard it, a deep thud beneath his feet. The wooden floor trembled, one plank cracked slightly as if something below had pushed upward. And then, silence. 2 days later, the smell appeared. Metallic, sour, rotten. It lingered near the basement door. No matter how much Daniel cleaned, it wouldn't go away. Daniel sprayed air freshener. He scrubbed the floors. He called the landlord. No answer. He told himself it was plumbing. Old houses had problems. On March 24th, the sound returned. This time, during the day. A slow dragging noise beneath the floor, followed by something scraping concrete. Daniel sat up in bed, heart pounding. Then everything went quiet again. By now, the smell was unbearable. It clung to his clothes, his bedding, his skin. Daniel tried to open the basement door. It was locked. No key in the house fit the lock. That night, Daniel heard footsteps beneath him. Slow, uneven. Someone was pacing under the floorboards. He recorded the sound on his phone. He didn't sleep at all. The next morning, Daniel called the police. He explained everything. The smells, the sounds, the locked door. They forced the basement door open. The basement wasn't storage. It was sealed. Plastic sheets covered the walls and floor. The air was thick with decay. A single fluorescent light flickered above. Behind a plastic partition, they found 2 women. Both were bound. One was alive. One wasn't. The survivor was Emily Carson. She had been missing for 3 weeks. She weighed less than 90 pounds. She had survived 19 days in the basement. Emily told police she could hear Daniel upstairs, his footsteps. She tried to scream. The basement was soundproof, except for the pipes. The landlord, Richard Lowe, was arrested while trying to flee the state. He owned the house. He built the basement himself. Daniel had unknowingly moved into an active crime scene. The trial lasted 7 weeks. Lowe showed no remorse. He was sentenced to life in prison. The house was condemned and later demolished. Years later, Daniel still avoids basements. He avoids quiet houses. And he avoids the sound of pipes at night. Because fear fades. But guilt doesn't. He lived above it, while someone below was dying.